The UK is staring down the barrel of a debt crisis, and this time, the spark isn't in London, but in Washington. Rachel Reeves, already wrestling with a £50 billion hole in the public finances, now faces a brutal new reality. 30-year gilt yields have surged to 5.5%, the highest in 27 years. For a country with a staggering £3 trillion debt load, that's a financial migraine turning into a full-blown economic emergency. The trigger? Donald Trump's aggressive tariff policy, which has pushed US producer prices up by 3.3% in July, well above expectations. Higher costs for metals and food in the US are rippling through global markets, driving inflation higher and spooking investors. Since more than a quarter of UK government bonds are inflation-linked, every uptick in prices translates directly into skyrocketing interest payments. In June alone, Britain borrowed £20.7 billion, with an eye-watering £16.4 billion going just to pay interest. That's nearly double last year's figure, and climbing. The Bank of England has cut rates 5 times since Reeves took office, but gilt yields are rising instead of falling, a sign that markets simply don't trust the UK's fiscal health. Germany borrows at 3.2% for 30 years, Britain pays over 2% more, a gap draining tens of billions annually. The comparison with Liz Truss is inevitable. Her brief tenure triggered chaos in gilt markets, but yields today are even higher. Reeves may not be at fault for Trump's trade war, but global investors are ruthless, and excuses don't balance the books. If yields keep climbing, the Chancellor's position will become untenable. Trump may not be aiming at the UK, but the collateral damage could be fatal for Reeves's economic plans, and possibly her career. Question: could this be the moment that topples Rachel Reeves, or will she find a way to pull Britain back from the brink? Subscribe now for in-depth political and economic breakdowns that cut through the noise.